All right, hello and welcome to my first video. I've just recently started budgeting and I thought I would do a vlog to kind of keep track of where I'm at, what I'm doing, where my progress went or where it fell back. And we're going to start by just going over my little column pad. All right, so up until about a month ago, I have been a completely debit card spender, and that is one of my biggest problems because if I don't officially have the money in my hand, I don't think about how I'm spending the money. So just using a debit card does not work for me. I do have two checking accounts, a savings account, and then this over here is where I have started logging envelopes, cash envelopes. So that is cash on hand, and this is what I have cash on hand. This is what's in my savings account. This is what's in my first checking account. This is what's in my second checking account. So this, I recently started watching The Budget Mom, and one of the biggest lessons that I learned from her is that I need to know where all my money's going. So I need to be writing down every time I spend something. So that's what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. I just want y'all to take a look at this down here. This right here. Unknown subscription. $79.20. How? I don't know. I don't know how. I've got, this comes out of my account every 3 months. I look back at my PayPal, and every 3 months I'm getting charged $79.20 for a subscription that I have no idea what it is. So things like that is what I need to work on. I'll be playing on my phone, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh, I want to get this app. And all of a sudden I'm paying $80 every couple of months for an app, and I don't even use it for the most part. So this is, I'm going to be tracking probably for the next forever, now that I've looked and I see that I have things coming out of my account that I have no idea what they are. So I keep this in my little budget binder. My budget binder. And I usually keep this up here at the front in the holes. I need a bigger one because I just realized that not all of my stuff is going to fit in here. All right, so a lot of these papers I got from the Budget Mom. She's got a lot of free stuff. The bill tracker, I think it's cute, but I don't really think I need it because I've got a good idea of, you know, my bills. May not know where my subscriptions are or what's going on there, but I know what bills that I pay every month, so I don't really think I need this one. All right, so March. This is a slightly modified version of a debt picture that I originally saw in the Budget Mom. Listen, y'all, I love the Budget Mom. She's awesome. But she has just a debt picture sheet, and you just list all your debts. Well, I decided that I wanted to be able to track mine for the month. So that's where this comes from. So I modified it a little bit. So it says monthly debt picture up here. This is for the month of March, and I've already closed out March because I've got my last paycheck in March. I'm not going to get another one. My next paycheck is going to be for April. So I closed out March and started up April. Let's open this up. And we'll put these two side by side. What I've done here is I just took all this stuff and transferred it over here. In closing out March, I started off March owing $52,825.48, and that's just debt. That's not regular bills. I paid it down by $301.41, and I closed it at $52,524.07. So I transferred that over here along with all of my starting balances. My ending balance is here, or my starting balance is here, and then everything else kind of stayed the same. Now, down here, line 9 through line 14, all these are collections. Most of them are medical collections of some sort or other. Don't ask me where they all came from because a year ago, I didn't have any collections. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 collections. So I would like to get the smaller ones paid off as soon as possible. I'm going to be working towards that, and I'll come up with a plan to pay off the bigger debts there. And then lines 15 through 18, those are all student loans. I haven't made any progress on paying those off. I'm still going to school, so these are just sitting there as a loan. They're not growing. Nothing's going on with them. There's no interest on them. But if I don't start paying them off now, when I'm done going to school, they will start accruing interest, and that won't be a good thing. So that is my monthly debt picture. Let me put this back in March. All right, April. Let's go back to April. After our monthly debt, the next thing I have is sinking funds. I have not modified this. This did come, again, from the Budget Mom. Let's see. And as far as sinking funds go, I know you're thinking, woman, you've got $52,000 worth of debt. You don't really need to be saving for anything else but paying off your debt. But you know what? I have to live my life. There's no sense in taking all of my money. Well, there probably is a lot of sense in taking all my money, but that's just not the kind of person I am. I have to be able to live my life. So my first goal is Christmas of this year. I want to have $2,000 saved up for Christmas. And yes, that seems like a lot of money, but I've got 4 kids. My oldest daughter is fixing to get married, so that's going to give me an extra kid. And I do have a granddaughter. And then my daughter's fiance also has 3 kids. So that puts me at 4 grandchildren. So that's 9 people. $2,000 for 9 people is not a whole lot of money. It's like a little bit over $200 a person. Not to mention that's going to include Christmas dinner and, any decorations that I need to buy, which shouldn't be a whole lot because I got on a hoarding spree with decorations. But all of that is included in that $2,000. My son's birthday is coming up in May. I would like to have $300 set aside for that. And generally what I like to do with the kids is I'll take them out for dinner and get them a gift. $300 for 9 people to go out for dinner. That is not really a whole lot of money. This one, yeah, okay, I'm splurging here. Next year, I would like to take the kids to Salem, Massachusetts for Halloween. And if you've looked at hotels in Salem in October, they are through the roof. So that's why I've got $4,000 set aside for that. And then I've got $300 for my oldest daughter's birthday. $2,000 for a new deck because I absolutely need to have a new deck put on my house. My other one's falling apart. Price of wood is crazy right now. And then $2,000 for an emergency fund because I do want to have money set aside just in case there's an emergency and I need it. Eventually I want to get this up to where I can pay maybe 6 months of my bills. But for right now, I'm going to just be starting with $2,000. All right, so the next page in my budget book is a calendar. And again, this idea came from the Budget Mom, and this is something that this resonates with me. So I can see when I get paid every month, I've got my paychecks here, and then I've got listed what bills are coming out of that paycheck. So as soon as I get that paycheck, I pay everything in green. And it works out well. This way, my bills are paid first, and then the extra money goes to things that I need for the house, things like that. The next worksheet is this is bi-weekly. I didn't change it yet. This is, I get paid every 2 weeks. So I get 2 paychecks in April. So basically all of the bills that are listed over here are over here. And then I've got variable expenses, which I don't have on this calendar because I don't need to put variable expenses on here. And then savings down here. And then when I close that out at the end of the month, I'll be able to see where I'm going with my budgeting. So I've got 2 of those in here already filled out. And that about covers my budget binder for now. I'll probably, as I get better at this and grow, I'll probably change a lot of this up. But for right now, this works for me. And it's simple, straightforward, and I can figure it out. All right, now, the next thing. Y'all, I don't know why I feel like I need to spend money every time I do something new, but Oh my goodness. I was watching all the ladies on YouTube, and they've all got a budget binder with their money envelopes. So I had to buy one. And it was only $12 on Amazon, which isn't too bad, so I'm good with it. So I do have the cash envelopes here. The first one is groceries. Second one is home. I'll probably combine these two because I buy like all my toilet paper and stuff. I generally buy all that when I buy groceries. So I'll probably combine those two. Gas, I generally spend about $80 every 2 weeks on gas. Personal, this is mostly a cigarette fund, and I know, I need to quit. I'm working towards it. I did quit one time, and then I took a stressful job, and I started back. So I need to go back to where I'm not smoking. It's so much cheaper because the cigarettes I smoke were like $7 a pack. So expensive. So yeah, I need to quit. I'm going to work on it. This is for pets. I have dogs, I have cats, I have chickens, I have ducks. So all their food comes out of this, which is why it's $140 a month. It's pretty expensive. But, you know, have you seen the price of eggs lately? So I think I'm coming out to the plus without buying eggs because my chickens have started laying again. All right, so this is my money for my vacation, the Salem trip, 2 years. Miscellaneous is for my deck. Emergency fund, I've already started that, and I've got in here I've got $110 plus I have $200 in my savings account in the bank, so it's $310 towards my $2,000 goal, which is a good thing. Here's my birthday envelope for my kids. I currently have $126 in there, and this is Christmas. $294 in Christmas already, which isn't too. I'm not off to a bad start. I've only been doing this for a month. This right here, I got a check back from my daughter's school for $150. I put $80 of it in the bank, and I kept $70 roughly. I think I found $4 or $5 somewhere else that I added to here. And this will be going into my savings for my sinking funds. And the way I'm going to do that, I saw I was watching Amanda Budgets the other day, and I really like to watch her too because I feel like I relate to her a lot. I make more money than she does, but she's not a frivolous spender, I don't think. I am, and we're in the same boat because I just spend my money terribly. So I saw her playing this game, Shut the Box, and I thought this is kind of like a game of chance, and I thought I would enjoy that for like savings challenges because I don't just want to, you know, say, oh, there's a house, let me put $20 in because there's a house. That's boring to me. This is like a game of chance. So what I'm going to do with this, and I started doing this last night because I had some extra money from some change. I had like $90. So I drew it out, and then I got to where I felt bad because somebody actually worked to create this game. So I went to Etsy and I bought this on Etsy. And now I have a digital download, so I don't have to spend an hour drawing boxes. I'll have to find something else to use my graph paper for. But basically, here's how this is going to work. So the first one is going to be, what do I start out with? Vacation. This is going to go into vacation. This one will go into my miscellaneous or my deck. This one will go into my emergency fund. This will go into birthdays. This will go into Christmas. And then I'll just keep on rotating it out until I run out of money. This way I don't have to decide for myself because I'm terrible at making decisions how much money I want to put in each one. It's just a game of chance. It'll work out great for me. So I think that covers everything that I wanted to share with y'all today. I'll probably do the Shut the Box game tomorrow because I'm tired. It's late. I've been up all day since like 6 o'clock this morning. And it's my day off. I'm exhausted. So I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for, you know, getting started with me. Hopefully, fingers crossed, in a couple of years or in a couple months, I'll see some good progress on my debt and be in a better position. Because I'm 42 years old. I have better things to worry about than how I'm going to pay medical bills and credit cards off. I need to get all that stuff straightened out. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.